Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Bias Sports Talk. My name is Cole Russell. As always, I am here with the boys. Lon, a.k.a. Santana, rocking the Shaq jersey.
I got nothing to say. I'm in a bad fucking mood. Let's get to the pod.
We got Gino Sens on the other end. Hey, how are we feeling after the weekend, boys?
It's the first topic on the list. Thank God. What the fuck was that yesterday with this fucking Mavs first pick? I'm sorry. In what world does the number one prospect go to a team with Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Lively, Klay Thompson? This is the craziest shit I've ever fucking
let me
seen.
break it down for
Adam
you.
Silver, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Hey, you
This
ain't
shit is
fooling
nuts.
nobody, Adam Silver.
This
I'll tell
is
you that.
Break it
fucking,
down
I don't
for
give a
y'all.
fuck if they're a playing team either. Like, there's zero world where he shouldn't be on the Pelicans, Wizards, or even this. Like, and I said,
The Jazz.
I said it would be rigged if he went to the Spurs. That would have been fucking better than
Yeah,
this.
literally.
This is fucking ridiculous. I fucking had it with the fucking show that is the NBA.
I've been saying for months that he was going to the Spurs. They had a 6% chance. I thought that
Fucking
was
bullshit.
bad enough. But 1.8% chance to come away with the number one
Fucking
pick,
bullshit.
the fourth lowest odds of all time. Yeah, Adam Silver made that call. He said, hey, Nico, if you trade away Luka to LA to get them ratings up, I promise you the number one pick. And once they were out of the playoffs, that's exactly what happened. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, I mean, the Jazz had mailmen playing for 70 games and still didn't get the pick. That's criminal. But just to break it down for you boys, after the Hornets traded Chris Paul, they got the first pick. After the Mavericks traded Luka, they got the first pick. And there's a bunch like
the
that.
Cavs traded LeBron, got the first pick.
Yeah, they got Kyrie,
Pelicans traded AD to the Lakers. They got the first pick.
Yeah, so it's just totally
It's a
rigged.
trade.
Patrick
They're
Ewing,
making
first
deals.
pick to the Knicks.
They're making deals.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man.
So it's crazy work. It's absolutely criminal. The fact that Nico Harrison gets to walk out of this year feeling good about himself is just absurd. That being said, Lakers in 5.
What's crazy is there was some that said, because all the different times that it's happened that we just named, there was about 5 of them. And I saw that in the 34 years, I believe, of the lottery, it's happened 5 times that a team with less than, I believe, like 3% has won the lottery. And the odds of that, when you combine them all together, is like 0.00034. So basically impossible, but somehow it's happened.
And the question,
Like, what are we
It's
doing,
insane,
the
bro.
question is there any parity to that? Is it the same commissioner? And I think the answer is yeah, it's all Adam Silver, right?
No, it's 34 years back to Ewing getting drafted by the Knicks with the number one pick. That was not
I
supposed
thought
to
we
happen.
just named 5.
Well, we did, but there was more than that.
Gotcha.
There's definitely been more.
Yeah, I definitely do think, though, that Adam Silver has hyped this shit up for sure.
I mean,
think he puts
lotteries
big
are a
hand in this.
scam. Even LeBron said it when he went on Pat McAfee's show.
Yeah.
He tweeted
He's
the-
like, "There's
the
no
laughing
way the
No.
Cavs got to pick me, and I'm from Ohio. It's rigged."
Yeah, as soon as the Mavs got the first pick, LeBron tweeted just a bunch of laughing, crying emojis.
Yeah, and Kevin Love tweeted like, "Come on, dog!" Like,
bro, you know what I mean?
We all know what's going
Yeah,
on.
tweeted the night though. Absolutely was. They said Adam Silver looking like Vince McMahon out there.
That was hard.
It's dead ass. That's dead ass. So yeah, I mean, shout out to Kai and AD, but the fact that Nico Harrison gets to feel good is crazy work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm happy that this is not an NFL because the Mavs finished in the same spot as the Niners did. Can you imagine if like the Niners got like Travis Hunter?
That'd
or,
be
like,
insane.
I understand you're trying to like avoid tanking, but there's got to be a better way to do this lottery, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like this is nuts.
I mean,
bro.
I definitely understand the avoiding the tanking, but what's crazy is in the period of time that they've changed the lottery to, I believe the top 3 teams have the same percentage at 14.5%. None of those teams have gotten the first pick. It's always been another team in the
makes no
lottery.
sense, bro.
So what the fuck is the point? That shit's insane.
like it makes no sense. So there's got to be at least a better way to do
Yeah,
it.
we got to figure that out.
Let's get a more ethical lottery. We want to
Yeah.
see all the names go in the hat and get pulled out.
Like, how did the Jazz come away with the 5th pick?
Like what?
I feel so
Bro, you
bad
see what I'm
for
saying?
them.
Like imagine if this is the NFL, bro, and like the Jaguars or the fucking Titans didn't get like a top 3 pick.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Insane.
Yeah,
Like-
they would just slide the Niners in.
And,
Yeah, I swear.
Like what
bro.
and the whole avoiding tanking thing. So what? Like, do we like? I understand it, but also like, do we really think that like some team is gonna tank every single like you're gonna tank, you're gonna get your dude, and then you're gonna build your squad, and like teams still do that. Obviously, like it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Because you don't get the pick. But you get my point. Like I just don't think like it's not like the Lakers with Luka and Braun. Let's say there was a prospect that was. It's not like they're gonna be like, hey, boys, sit this year because we want to tank this whole year for this kid that we think. No one's gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
Like if a team is tanking, they're probably ass anyway, and they probably need somebody to make their team better. Like that's the whole point of the fucking drafting. That's the whole point of rebuilding. Like NFL teams do the same fucking thing, and like. It keeps the league pretty fucking even. The face of the league plays in fucking Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like the NBA hates their small market teams so
Facts.
fucking much, it's insane.
Facts.
The Saints are going to tank for Arch.
100%.
Yeah, and they'll probably get him. He's from Louisiana. That's gonna be sick. And when was the last time the Saints mattered? You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's full circle moment with going back to Arch, his grandfather being the quarterback of the Saints.
Exactly.
Like,
That's fine.
Yeah.
But like at least it's out in the open.
Yeah.
Like just do it that way. And that's cool. Why? Because the Saints really haven't been important in a while.
Yep.
And that's how you keep the fucking league interesting.
Bro, that diss track that fan made is so
oh my
fucking
god,
funny.
bro! I listened to it like 50 times.
Oh my
This track
God.
I didn't hear.
I
What
sent
was
it in
it?
the
It's
chat.
hilarious.
It's like a YouTube
It's
short.
so
It's
funny.
insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
We'll
have
add
to
it
run
to
that.
we'll add it to the end credits of this episode.
Yeah, that'll be the post credit scene. Y'all
We'll
can
shout
show
them
me
out.
around.
We'll shout them out.
What do we think they do with the pick? Because a lot of people are saying that on the internet, saying that Giannis potentially could be a move, trade the pick away to get Giannis to add to that team.
I believe that they should not let that GM do any decisions and just take the easy decision, draft Cooper Flag. He's already messed up enough stuff.
Yeah, no, I just don't think
What if he fucks up the draft too?
Dude,
that would be hilarious.
He's gonna take Ace Bailey over Cooper.
That's
Flag.
what I saw someone said. They were like, Nico's gonna draft Ace Bailey, or they were like, thank God Luka is gonna be 31 when Cooper Flag gets traded to the Lakers.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think Giannis. I mean, that'd be a crazy defensive team, but Cooper Flag kind of is arguably, and he's a great offensive prospect. Arguably, defensively, he might even be better. You know what I mean? It's like 50-50. The fact that it's close, though, like,
Oh, no.
imagine
I like
him.
his offense.
Imagine him.
No.
No, Logan
Oh,
O'Hara.
Hoppy,
Oh, it's
bro.
just Logan O'Hoppie. It's okay.
That's my grandpa's favorite player. Shout out Papa Ray.
No, not Lowe's.
It's just Logan O'Hoppie. It's fine. It wasn't the Otani one.
I have two of
we're
these.
good.
I have two. I think the other one. No, it's upstairs. I have two of these.
Yeah,
It's
they're
okay.
probably giving them away.
Oh God.
Fuck yo. Shout out to Logan O'Hoppie. I'm sorry about that, Log.
They said, yeah, we got extras. You can take another one home.
But no, I took my girl with me and she got one too for me. Fuck out of here. Don't do that to the Angels. No, this is what I think is actually gonna happen though. I think Cooper Flag just is the better fit for the Mavs. You have AD already, who like is same size as Giannis and can do a lot of the same things, arguably better when healthy. You got Lively. Like that defensive team will be elite. Here's what I will think happened with the second pick though. I think the Spurs trade Castle, the second pick, and a first round pick next year for Giannis.
they trading Castle.
Think about it. Castle's already, but you're basically getting a top 5 pick, offensive rookie of the year, right?
I feel like I see them trading Vassell before they trade Castle.
I don't think that moves the needle. I think you have to throw in somebody.
You can add more pieces. I just don't see. I mean, it's tough.
It's tough, but imagine Castle and the second pick might get it done with the second round pick.
Hey,
He's
boys,
rookie of the
it
year.
could.
You're
I mean,
basically
no,
getting
it
2
could.
first round picks because you're getting a guaranteed
if
star
I'm the
in Castle.
GM, if I'm the GM though, I do everything. Well, I mean, realistically, it's Pop. If I'm Pop, I do everything to not trade Castle.
Well, agree because you want to build around him, Wemby,
Yeah.
and then Fox
Yeah.
and Giannis, ideally. But
Yeah.
if you're going to take someone out of that puzzle, you're not getting rid of De'Aaron Fox or
Facts.
Wemby.
Yeah.
So like Castle might be the guy to go unless like no one wants Sochan. Like that's not moving the needle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna defer to you guys on this and make it very clear what's gonna happen. But Giannis has a huge deal, right?
wait, are you deferring to us or are you
just
telling
said-
us what's going to happen?
Yeah, which one
No,
is
I
it?
have a question. He has a huge deal, right? He has like a mega contract.
Not if he gets traded. That's only if you stay in Milwaukee.
No, but he's definitely got a no trade clause. No way he's going to San Antonio. The women over there are hideous, bro.
He
he's
has a
married
wife.
with like 16 children.
Yeah, he's obsessed with his wife.
Yeah.
All he
He's
talks
going to the Lakers to play with LeBron and Luka.
He literally
There's
can't
no
get
other
off
He's
option.
gonna
Anyway.
want to play with Wemby on some Europe shit. He's already talking about how he wants Europe versus America in the All Star.
Yeah.
Like that shit
Yeah,
is
he's
important.
playing with
to him.
Luka.
Him and Wemby will go play San Antonio. He'll want to play under Pop. Like he'll like to be in San Antonio because
Who
there's
does ever want to play in
He also-
San Antonio?
he also
people who
said-
he
also said he wants to play in a state where they don't have income tax.
Texas,
where would
I was
that
about
be?
to
That
say,
would be
California.
The top 2 teams are Texas.
You
So-
come to California, they taking your income.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So it's and ironically, the 2 teams he's most likely to go to are both in Texas because the Rockets are the other team that could easily
That's kind of what I was thinking.
trade a couple people. You could give away Eason and some picks.
Well, I mean,
Jalen
realistically,
Green.
the Mavs, the Spurs, there's multiple teams that are in
Well, yeah, I
non-income
just-
tax states.
Yeah, agreed.
The Heat.
What about
Oh, the
Miami?
Heat is a good point. I
Yeah.
think about the Heat. Any team in
Yeah,
Florida.
Miami.
Moving on
Shit, the
to
Magic.
Nah.
I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. Who do you get?
I mean,
France.
realistically,
He's
if
going
you
to the
did
Lakers.
if you added Giannis to Franz and Paolo,
That'd be perfect.
that could be pretty nice.
Paulo and Franz would be perfect as
Yeah.
like 1B and 1C. If
That
they
could
just
be
had
pretty
someone to
good.
come be the guy.
Yeah.
That Loki would be raw, but you'd have to. I don't think they have. You have to give up probably Franz. You're gonna have to give up someone good to get Giannis. Like who? I don't know.
I mean, once again, that's another thing where you try and do everything to avoid giving up Franz. You
yeah, you keep
Trade
Franz, Paulo, and you trade the rest
trade
of the team.
Suggs, trade
His give
Cole
Mo Wagner.
Anthony, fucking
Yeah,
Mo.
give Gary Payton,
I mean,
give all of them.
yeah.
The whole team except Paulo and Franz.
Yeah.
And then you get
Yeah,
Giannis.
that's
and you,
why I'm saying he's going to the Lakers.
Oh shit! We got the Pacers up again. Bro, they were just down like 15. Now they up.
let's do a podcast, but I think the whole point of all the trades.
You don't
I'm
wanna
trying
hear
tell you, he's definitely going to go to the Lakers because they could give up everybody and still keep Luka and LeBron. He's going to want to play with people on his team. Why would you give up a whole team and then he's going to go there? It's
I mean,
not
I
gonna
would
happen.
I mean, he's
I'd
not
love
going
to
to the
see it.
Magic, but what other team? I mean, bro, this like I said,
That's why I say, literally, if you trade the number 1 pick for Cooper Flag and like Lively or something, that will get it done.
especially because I think Giannis has what, like a year left on his deal or 2.
I believe a year.
So like he's leaving for either way he's leaving. It's like it's super. He's made it very clear he's not staying. So like either you get anything for Giannis right now, or he's leaving for free.
I mean, if he didn't get to pick where he goes, the Thunder would just trade all of
I'm
their
pretty
picks.
sure they're going to allow him to pick where he goes.
He has a
won
no
them.
trade
That's what
clause.
I'm
I
trying to
assume
say.
he's going to have to approve it, but he already wants out.
Yeah.
So that's why he's saying I want to go somewhere with no income tax, and that's why you know what I mean.
OKC would have the most assets, but he's not going
Well,
there.
and-
He's going to LA.
To your point, Brett put Bucks still have best betting odds for him to stay. I mean that's it's
I
like
feel
it's
like
like the
that's
bet Gino tried to take with me when I said TJ
been
wouldn't be on the roster, and he's like, I bet you he will be.
You're
I'm
going
like, well, yeah,
skydiving. We did
it's
do
way
that bet.
easier for a guy who has a no trade clause and is under contract to stay on a team than not leave. But like,
But didn't we do that bet?
Yeah. That's
You're going
definitely-
I didn't
Skydiving.
take
That's
it.
the
I
thing.
didn't take it because he wouldn't take the clause about if I think was it if someone's hurt, if he's
Hey,
injured.
point up to
oh,
the-
if he holds out.
Hey, point it up
Hold
to
on.
top. Hey, we'll see on we need a freeze here.
Here's the stipulation.
I like this.
If TJ holds out of camp or the beginning of the season for any reason, it pushes and no one
They're
wins.
not trading.
I
him.
like
No,
this.
no,
If
no,
TJ
no.
holds, if TJ
No,
holds
no.
out, it pushes.
You're hedging the whole bet. He's not. getting
I get a
traded
fucking
ever.
hedge because a depoy getting traded is way more difficult than him just staying on the team he's on.
Okay, I just want to bet the whole offseason.
Hedging
That
hedging a
was my
skydiving bet is crazy. That shit is wild.
No, I'm only counting this offseason.
It's just that it essentially counts as a draw. If he holds out, no one wins.
no,
Oh my.
no.
Why is that
right.
what keeps you from making
He's
this bet?
playing, bro.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, there it is. So that's what I said. See, that's what I was saying. I said if TJ holds out, it pushes, no bet, and Gino refused to
we'll
take
see.
it. He refused to
We'll
take
see
it.
what the video
I was
says.
sitting there. I was
Hey,
sitting
we
there
don't
being
gotta
like,
talk
why
about
is
it.
that
We
what
don't
doesn't move the needle?
Video says.
I know. I woke up the next morning going, man, I hope I don't gotta go bungee jumping. I'm sure you're doing the same about
One of
skydiving.
the crazier bets we put together.
Definitely.
We got to find a bet for today though. We should take a bet every week.
Hey,
for
Yeah,
sure.
nothing that crazy though.
yeah.
Moving
Something doable.
moving on to the playoffs. That boy Jalen Brunson is an absolute fucking dog.
I'm the king of New York.
The king of New York wearing the side talk shirt. It was hard as shit. Hey, 39 points. Jason Tatum had 42 himself. Goes down with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. News came out today that Tatum had surgery on his right Achilles. That's a damn shame, man.
2027.
One of the superstars of the game. We tend to hate on Tatum just for being corny, but you never want to see a guy that status go down. It fucking sucks. Get well soon, Tatum. Fuck Boston, but hey, we hope you get well soon.
Yeah, agreed. I'm never ever gonna be happy about someone getting hurt.
No.
But that shit is sad. I want to even when I want the Lakers to win, I want the
them
full
to be
lineup.
healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to beat you at your best. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And so that's sad, especially that injury, bro. Being out next year,
That
that
sucks,
sucks, bro. I always hate when that happens. There's nothing worse than getting an injury like that late in the year. You'd rather just get hurt
I mean,
second
it's
game of
literally
the year.
like KD, like when he got hurt
Yeah.
against the Warriors in the finals, you're out the whole next year.
So
I
it's
mean-
you'd rather get hurt first game of the
Yeah.
year and just lose one season, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's really like KD.
I'm saying in terms of timetable for
injury-wise,
return.
but-
Like,
Well, I mean, it's
you're
the
out
same
whole
injury,
next
right?
year.
This
Yeah.
is the exact same thing,
But
just
I
not in the
would
finals.
compare this more to like a Deshaun Watson when he tore his Achilles. Everyone was
What?
happy.
Bro, what are you talking about? They just won the championship.
Someone's got to say it.
They just won the championship. How is it anything like Deshaun Watson?
I mean, everybody hates him.
No, they don't. They just think he's corny. Like, what do you mean? Like, we can't be hating on players getting fucking injuries. That's insane, bro.
I mean, I was happy when Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles.
Okay, that's a little
Jesus
different. Deshaun Watson is not the greatest guy on the face of the earth.
Yeah, he raped like 39 women.
Jason Tatum seems
my
to be
God.
a good dude.
Next
So,
topic.
Yeah. On to the next topic. Gino's team, the Cavs, down bad 3-1. They're losing right now. They're absolutely fucked. We love to see Gino going down. Hey,
No, Milan was right on time. with
Nah,
the
but you-
perfect
you- hey.
Cavs in 7.
hey, you've been spinning on it since about February on the Cavs, so I don't want to hear it. You saying Spider Mitchell's top 10 since 1986. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you talking when they come back and win the series either. How
You
about
wanna-
that?
How much you
Cavs
want to
in
bet?
7.
How much you want to bet?
Buddy, let's keep it rolling.
Okay, you talking too much though. So how much you want to
give
bet?
me the odds. Give me
so
the,
how
give
much
me
you
the
want to
odds.
bet? You're
I'm not
talking
gonna,
too
I'm
much.
not going to give you let you.
Yeah, you're
favor-
down. You're down 12 right now, bud. This is 3-1. So
Yeah, it's all
I don't
good.
think you're winning.
I mean, as the great Taylor Swift said, down bad crying in the gym, but we'll
Hey,
be all
I-
good.
this game might
don't wanna
end.
hear
I don't
it.
know. I don't know. This game may end before the pod ends. We could take a bet on this game right now and settle it on the pod.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
I mean, the Pacers
doing?
are gonna win, so I'm not too worried about it.
So what are we doing?
And I'll be going to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2 weeks when I'm in Indiana for the Indy 500. Boy, I'll be right there watching Tyrese. What the hell, Burton?
Yeah,
Hey,
wait for that exclusive footage from Cole at the
Yeah,
Indy
exactly.
500. He'll be getting in one of the cars and competing.
On God,
Cole goes every year, hasn't invited me once. Shout out.
he can't handle it. He ain't ready for that environment.
Gino at the Indy 500 would be chaos. That
No,
would be-
they don't want me. They can't handle me.
Bro, he
They
gonna
don't
run on
know
the track,
what I'll put
middle
you
of the
through.
race.
On me.
He gonna start waving
He
him
gonna-
down.
he gonna be
like,
doing a Ricky
Yo,
Bobby
I'm
run.
trying to drive.
I'm on
Running on the track.
fire.
Oprah.
I'm on fire.
Tom Cruise.
Ricky, the fire's been out for 30 minutes.
Sweet Jesus.
Shout out baby Jesus, Asian Jesus,
Hey.
all the Jesuses.
All the Jesuses. Hey, Wolves up 3-1 on the curryless Warriors. The Warriors put up a good fight in game 3, but the Wolves came scrapping back, end up taking it, and then in game 4, absolutely obliterate the Warriors. Ant's out there talking shit, doing his thing.
Yeah, Jimmy Buckets turned into Jimmy Bricks.
Jimmy Bricks. How we feel about Jimmy Bricks, Milan? Hey, 3 episodes back, Luke said that that Jimmy was a fraud. Is that what we going with?
I'll say this. Last pod, when we talked about it, I said that I trusted Jimmy to get the job done. I don't know if I trust it anymore.
Not looking like it. I'll tell you that
I think
much.
Jimmy left the Heat to get away from having to do this shit. So, yeah, no, that was cute. Ant versus whoever comes out of the other series.
And I got a stat day for y'all.
Saturday.
When Curry is on the court, they're the number one offense in the league, and when he's not on the court, they are the guess what offense?
Worst.
30th.
30th?
So is that the worst or second, third worst?
They got 32 teams or 30. It's shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Stat of the day. Yeah, man. I feel like that team is looking good, bro. Last game, Randall with 31. Ant had 30. They're cooking, bro.
Yeah. I feel bad for Ant because Julius is going to stop doing this just like right when you need him.
Julius
so?
Scandal.
I'm sorry. Shout out to Julius, former Laker. It will be like game 7, and you'll just need Julius. He'll have had 30 every game in the series, and he'll put up 14 on like 7 for
6 of 24 shooting.
Honestly, 4 of 20 because he'll get
4 of 20.
He'll get like 6 of those points at the line.
Yeah.
So, like, really, yeah. Like, I love Julius, but that's been my worry the whole series is, like, Rudy and Julius feel fraudy to me. Like, I just don't think that they can help and get the whole way.
I mean, honestly, I thought they got better with Randall because they got less zesty. But now the Knicks are balling out with the zesty cat.
Oh, my God! Why do you say that?
Because they got
That's a foul!
Because they got less zesty is crazy.
I mean,
Gino,
I thought the zestiness only works in baseball. With
If
like
we
the
have
Dodgers,
a pod
but-
next week, we'll see you next week. We'll let you. We might get canceled this
If
week.
we don't get canceled this week, we'll see you next week.
Rotom.
On to the most competitive series of them all. The Nuggets and Thunder are 2-2 right now. Game 5 tonight. I don't know, man. Jokic, I feel like he's had a couple good games and a couple kind of shit games. Aaron Gordon continues to light it up. Dude is definitely all playoffs so far has been absolutely fucking
Locked.
balling, bro.
Getting his money.
Bro,
But,
he's
what's-
shooting like 50% from 3, I feel like. Oh, that goes back to Naz Reid is shooting over 50% from 3 in these playoffs.
Yeah, he's insane.
That's my question.
That's
Who's
the
the
guy-
second best player? Sorry, I'm going to cut you off. Who's the second best player on the Timberwolves?
Julius Randle.
Julius?
Yeah.
Or is it Rudy? He's a four-time deep boy.
It's Julius Randle.
Or is it Naz Reid?
Nah.
I feel Rudy isn't like great. He's just
He's a good fit because
Yeah.
he plays defense and rebounds.
So who's the second best player on that team? Julius?
yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
I disagree.
Who do you think it is?
Naz Reid.
I mean, I'd say Nas is probably 3rd.
And he's what, their sixth man, right? He doesn't even start.
Yeah. You
Naz
know
Reid's
who-
second best player on that team.
You know who's walking?
Un-
Maybe
Undra-
even Jaden McDaniels might be the second best
Nas
player.
Reed undrafted as well.
You know he's about
Jaden
to be a-
McDaniels also is up there. He's like probably one of the top 3
Nah, he's
3
definitely
and D guys.
He's
in the league.
developed into way more than just a 3 and D player.
Yeah, and now he's getting to the rack and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
But you know Nas Reed's about to be a free agent. Remember I was telling you guys that on the
Yeah, he'll be
pod?
on the Lakers
He's a
next year.
restricted free agent.
he'll
He's
be on the
gone-
Lakers next year. Don't
Nah,
worry.
he's a restricted free agent. He's going
So
back to
what?
the Wolves.
He'll be-
That,
he'll be
that
on the
means they
Lakers.
can match whatever deal any team gives them.
He'll be on the Lakers next year.
Yeah, Lakers, Nas Reed. They're gonna get Giannis.
The Wolves are gonna match it.
But
Yeah, but who do we think ends up taking the Nuggets and Thunder series? And of those teams, do we think they end up winning the championship?
I will tell you this. My answer ties everything in. Vegas has the Thunder as the favorites to win the finals. Isn't the series tied right now 2-2?
Mm-hmm.
So they're putting a lot of faith in them for this series and going forward. And I hate betting against Vegas, so you know how that go.
You want to give me you want my unbiased opinion?
Sure.
My non-Laker opinion, or are we doing a biased opinion?
No, we want the
Non-biased.
non-Laker opinion.
The Nuggets are going to win the chip this year. They're going to win the series, and they're going to
This is where the bet.
They have the
I
most.
feel-
They have
I-
the most experience. Jokic is the best player in the NBA.
I feel
What do you
like
want to bet?
I feel like whatever team comes
you
out,
have to pick a team then.
whatever team
Thunder.
comes out of the West.
I'll take the Thunder.
And for the series, we're betting.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. What should the bet be? We've done push-ups. What would be fun?
Last time was skydiving and bungee jumping. We'll meet in the middle
we need
somewhere.
something we can do on the pod. Loser gets dunked on. Like we could bring.
Loser has to get shot in the stomach 5 times with a paintball gun.
Oh no!
Without their shirt.
Loser does a power hour on the next pod.
On. Okay,
Bet.
that works.
I gotta drink beer if I lose.
Gino, that's a plus for Gino.
Yeah, make me do.
Yeah.
Loser takes 3 shots of whiskey, then does a power hour on the next pod.
Bet.
I feel that whatever team comes out of the West is going to end up winning the finals.
Out of that series or out of the West?
Just out of the West.
Because the Knicks are probably coming out of the East if the Cavs.
It's going to be Knicks and Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I think the Cavs. The Cavs. There's a lot of game left, so let's not speculate on the East right now.
God, here we go.
But Vegas did make the Knicks right behind the Thunder odds to win the finals.
Yeah, by the end of this episode, we'll see that the Cavs are no longer playing basketball, so they'll be on their way to
Vegas,
I can't wait to
Vegas
put
is
this-
trying to cash in on all the Knicks fans that were outside MSG last night getting drunk. That's
Side
all that
talk was going wild.
I'm sure they were. So was Timothy Chalamet.
That poor had a few by his side, huh?
Hey, shout out Lisan Al Gaib, man.
Hey.
Literally.
Hey, you know what I like about Timothy Chalamet, however you say his name? He's always got a beer in his hand, always having a good time. Shout out.
Timmy's a dog, man.
Yeah, and he was out there getting Amari Stoudemire autographs when he was 12. You seen that
Hell
photo?
yeah, yeah.
And then they went full circle. They linked up last night. I was like, that was hard.
Yeah.
Apparently, he sent Kylie to the Met Gala by herself, and he was
So
in the
he could
hotel
watch the
room watching the
game?
Knicks game.
That shit was so hard.
And they was watching it
On the
like
iPad.
on the iPad. The little small ass
That
screen
shit
was
was
like
so
6 niggas in
hard.
the room. That shit was
Nah,
hilarious.
I think he made a deal with him. Like, I ain't doing that show. I ain't doing that social media. Like, I'll take you on dates, but I'm not like.
Yeah, he's
gonna
like, I'm
be
not
on
going to
your
the Met
IG,
Gala. My
bro."
favorite team's in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
He's like, and we're in New York. Like, I'm watching the game with my homeboys. And then they didn't have anywhere to go, so he called his homies. He's like, yo, I got the iPad.
We
Just
in the
pull
hotel
up."
room with the
He's like, bro,
iPad.
they gave me a free bottle in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Just pull up.
I mean, what a good girlfriend.
Oh, Captain, my captain, man. Shout out to Paul Atreides.
Hey, moving on to the
Shout out to Willy Wonka.
moving on to some other big news from the NBA today. Michael Jordan will be joining the NBC's NBA coverage in 2026. Hey, the parlay is gonna be hitting crazy.
Clap it up.
MJ gonna be giving out them parlays, boy.
We need MJ on the pod.
Hell yeah. Bro, that shit would be tough. It's gonna be him against Charles. Hey, whose bets are worse?
Bro, MJ is for sure. I saw someone. They was like they go to halftime. And it's gonna be MJ with the yellow eyes. Taylor Horton Tucker, 11 assists, turned $5 into $1,000.
Oh shit.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
I can't wait.
shit.
I seen somebody tweeted and they were like, I can't wait for this. Like, I have no idea what Mike's opinion on the current game is. Like, can't wait to get his analysis. And someone responded like, you really think he's gonna be giving analysis?
Bro, I feel like Mike just gonna be saying these dudes fucking
yeah,
suck.
he gonna be up there talking shit,
like,
laughing. bro.
literally, bro.
He's gonna be like the equivalent of like Shaq to the NBA show, but like way less analysis.
Yeah.
Like Shaq's there to crack jokes, but he'll get serious. MJ is going to be there posted up smoking cigars. He's not on nothing, bro.
No.
We'll see how long he even does it, honestly.
that shit
He's
is
probably just going to do like playoffs, like how Jeter does playoffs.
Yeah, he's gonna be
For
like,
Fox.
I'm straight on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out Mike. Hey, moving on to another sport, NHL playoffs. We got the Oilers on a run, like we said they would be on, up 3-1 on the Golden Knights, man. Is this the year for McJesus and co?
Yeah.
This is the year?
This is the year.
McJesus
Give me-
gets it done?
Give me McJesus. Shout out to OV.
Give me McJesus!
Give me McJesus. Give me McJesus.
Yes!
I mean, you guys realize he's going to have to get past Dallas. And they got past Colorado, who was probably the favorite to win the West.
Yeah. Well, Jesus had to get past dying.
They had to
and
get past the Kings.
Jesus had to get past dying. I
Yeah,
think
facts.
McJesus can do it.
Jesus resurrected.
I still got Dallas
So
winning the
can
West.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Shout out to OV.
I mean, yeah, shout out Ovi,
It's really
man.
sad.
The Canes up 3-1.
I ain't worried.
It's Gino ain't worried, but it ain't
Gino's
looking.
taking every 3-1 series.
Oh God! He said, "Give me that value."
He
Gotta
said,
get that
I
value,
need that
bro.
value.
what did he say? It's called a better value.
Better
than
value
sweep.
bet. Oh God!
It's either like a gentleman sweeps 4-1. He's like, it's called a better value gentleman sweep. It's when the team's down 0-2. I felt that.
Hey, he's
I felt
taking
that.
all 3-1 series, but it's not looking good for our go Ovi, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a sad sight.
It was really sad. Shout out to Ovi though. Also, shout out to sorry, Gino. Shout out to 99 Ranch Market, by the way. Me and
Oh
Cole,
God! Shout out 99 Ranch
We
Market.
went to 99 Ranch
Hey,
Market.
We fuck with the Asian Northgate, bro.
It was fire in there, bro.
Yeah.
It was elite.
Yeah, nah, it was definitely elite. I went up to the old man in there in the beer section. I said, "Hey, bruh, we fuck with the Asian Northgate, man."
Yeah, we told him straight up. I was
On
there.
God.
I was there.
Yeah, he said, I mean, what is Northgate? I said, it's like this, just a Mexican
It's
market.
the Mexican
He said,
market.
I've been to Vallarta. I mean, yeah, same thing, bro. we
Same
fuck
thing,
with it.
bro. We fucking with it. He was fucking with
Oh,
it.
God.
He was fucking. He was in there. He was in there politicking. He was just in 99 Ranch. That's how you knew it was a good store. He was just in there socializing. He
Yeah,
wasn't
I
even
was just
shopping.
having a good time.
He was just in there vibing. You should. You know, we gotta take you to 99 Ranch.
On God, we gotta take him.
You
What,
do.
what they got in there? What they got in there? What'd you see?
And what don't they have? Basically, you've been to Northgate before?
Oh yeah, bro.
Okay, so you know Northgate, how it's like more specific to like Mexican culture, so they have like fresh food and like the good
Or
salsa.
Mexican products.
Imagine the same thing, but I believe what was it, Japanese?
I'm not 100%.
Hey,
Yeah,
but-
I don't. It was.
But
I
back
forget.
to the Mexican markets. I don't want it if they ain't got that habanero.
Say less. Shout out to my people, man. Santana.
Oh God, shout out my people, bro.
Man, you got the real
Shout
Mexicans
out
on
Northgate.
the block.
And Ranch Market.
Man, this is a dicey pod today.
Yeah. Northgate and Ranch Market. We might see you next week. We don't know yet.
Dude, we have no idea.
Habanero salsa, bro.
Hey, the Panthers win the last two to tie the series at 2-2, headed back to Toronto on Wednesday night, tomorrow night. Austin Matthews hasn't necessarily been looking himself. Will he get it going before it's too late?
He hasn't been looking himself. Have you ever watched NHL playoffs?
Yeah,
Stanley Cup playoffs?
Yeah, I mean,
Has he ever won one?
No.
All right.
Is he the James Harden of NHL?
I would say he's more like the.
I mean, the ice gets smaller.
He's
once it
like the
comes to
Aaron
playoffs,
Judge.
so-
He's like the Aaron Judge.
the Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Regular season merchants.
I mean,
I feel that.
I don't know about Aaron Judge, but regular season merchant makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Panthers, now that they tied it up, I mean, they won last year. I feel like if you don't get it cooking, it's a little over. Bobrovsky, I believe, had a shutout in the third game. Yeah, man, they're getting it going at the right time on some NHL playoff Panther shit.
Yeah, I just love Stanley Cup playoffs. It's all about momentum. It's all about who gets hot. Even like the Oilers goalie is now like balling out, and he was looking sketch to start the LA Kings series. So
Speaking of goalies that are looking sketch, Hellebuck, who arguably has been the best goalie this season, every road game so far in the postseason has been getting hit his ass whooped.
What the Hellebuck?
What the Hellebuck?
What the heady?
Yeah, so they're down 2-1 to the Stars. Can they figure it out? Or as Gino said, it's going to be the Stars against the Oilers.
I think I got the Stars going all the way. It's not lock, but just my intuition as of now.
Quarter lock? Half lock?
Oh, it's too early. There's a lot of ball left.
Just a
a lot
premonition?
of puck left. What
You
up?
want to bet on it?
You gotta take someone and I'll bet on it. Yeah.
McJesus.
He got McJesus!
Yeah.
And if neither team wins, then the bet pushes.
Yeah.
We'll do. Ooh, it's a championship. This is a championship bet. Championship
Well,
bets.
someone's gotta try to do a backflip on the pod.
Ooh.
Yes, with the cushion down. I'll do it if I know I'm not going to break my neck. If we put the proper precautions up.
You can do a backflip?
I can do a running front flip.
Nah.
I can front flip over this table right now. You want to see it?
No. Yeah.
I'll do it next pod.
I'll catch you.
I'll do it next pod.
He said, I'll catch you. Milan's going to front kick him in the mouth. That shit will be fucking crazy. Oh, shit.
Now I kind of want to try it.
Hey,
Front flip over that onto the couch. Is that dangerous?
break an ankle.
You might
could do that. I could do
completely break the table.
No, I can.
Just don't hit the table.
Oh, shit. We're really doing this?
Why not? Let's go viral one time, huh?
Oh, shit. We really doing this? Okay.
I'm gonna film it. Wait, hold on. Let me film it. Live on the pod.
Yo,
We got Milan wilding out, boy.
in the Shaq jersey.
All right, here we go.
The set's going down.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh, captain, my captain.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How we fix this?
Yeah.
Balance, Balenciaga.
Hell yeah! Hey, we somewhat fixed it. That was tough though. That was tough.
Don't even look at it.
Yeah. So we're not worrying about that next week. We got the front flip done.
Yeah,
Hey, maybe
we got that
next
out the
week though
way.
we got to do it over the table. So Gino can't get the front kick to the mouth. That might be a little hard. Stars Mikko Rantanen, who is on his third team this season, which is insane, is one of 2 players in NHL history with 9+ goals and 8+ assists over a 6-game span of the playoffs. The only other player in NHL history to do that is the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Absolutely insane stat for a dude that is on his third team, like I said, in this one season.
You guys gotta fact check me on this, but guess who traded him?
Wasn't he on the
Avalanche. And guess who he just beat last round?
The Avalanche?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because his contract's coming
But who
up
was-
and they didn't want to negotiate in the offseason, and then he bounced him out the
Who was on? I thought he was on the Avalanche first this year. Who was he on after that?
I thought he just came from one team.
I don't. Maybe.
I'm not.
No, but that's an insane stat.
Yeah.
9 goals and 8 assists in 6 games.
Oh, yeah, he's on a
Absolutely-
heater.
Yeah, he's
He's on a heater.
Stupid heater, bro. Yeah, no, that's insane.
He's the guy to take down McJesus.
That's what you're thinking.
That's what I'm
Mikko
thinking.
Rantanen against McJesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's a
no
wild
one's taking.
matchup.
No one's taking down McJesus.
I'm messing with the Oilers though, bro. They've won me a lot of money over
No,
the years.
I fuck with McJesus for sure. Moving on to the NFL. Trey Hendrickson addresses the media today, says there has been a stall in contract talks. He showed up to practice looking like he just came off the golf course. Some we're used to.
That's hard.
But
yeah.
Yeah, he actually said that he's not going to play at all on this contract. And
Yeah.
Zach Taylor, quote, said, "I'm very disappointed," end quote.
yeah.
I'm sure he is. I'm disappointed too as a
Yeah,
fan.
pay him.
Yeah, pay him. I'm on the pay Trey bandwagon. It was sad to see. I think eventually it's going to get worked out. I don't think it's going to get traded. Bengals will just cave in. I think he wants to stay a Bengal, but they're not making it easy. I will say though, his interview was kind of like hilarious. He's so well spoken. He's using so many big
Yeah.
words, and he's like, well, it's not personal, but then when you get into the intrinsic nature of the business and you're delayed in your intuition, then I'm led to think to myself.
That boy's a thinker.
I was like, did he take ayahuasca?
He's
for
a
his
thinking
interview?
man.
That dude was rabbit holing hard, but
He's a white boy. He must be, I don't know if he's Midwest or Southern, but he's a straight white boy.
yeah, he could tell he was just like, man, my kids was born down the road. I'm just trying to enjoy myself. But he was shout out to Trey, man. I mean,
mean,
I'll say this, not to cut you off. What he said when he was like, if I had 4 sacks last year, they'd be asking me to take a pay cut. I was like, I felt that.
Definitely.
He led the league in sacks.
Dude,
bro.
he's a
Pay
sack
him.
king over like the last 2 years.
And
What are you
everyone
doing?
else who's a premier pass rusher gets paid to be a premier pass rusher.
All I got to say is the Bengals are a dumpster fire. Shamar Stewart, their first round pick,
We're
was,
better off than you guys, buddy.
what was projected 4 years, $18 million with a $10 million signing bonus.
Uh-huh.
They offered him $8 million total. So he says he's holding out. He ain't doing this rookie minicamp. Because usually every rookie contract besides the Bengals in every single year's past has like insurance. If you get hurt in rookie minicamp, like you're still good. But the Bengals are too cheap to even give him an incentive to
No,
play
they
rookie
offered him that
minicamp.
contract. He just wanted his actual contract.
I mean, they trying to cheap out on their rookie pick.
They're not cheaping out on shit.
What are
They're
we
just
doing?
following usual procedure, and this nigga's just already on some bullshit. It's fine. Shamar Stewart's playing. Trey's playing. The Bengals are winning the Super Bowl. I guarantee it. The most important
He
thing.
guaranteed.
The-
I
The
guarantee.
most important thing is that we get a Joe Burrow training camp healthy with no holdouts from T, no holdouts from Uno. Trey Hendrickson just needs to get his big ass in there and run. He don't need no training camp.
Hey, best believe we will be coming back to this Charles Barkley moment right here.
This isn't a Charles Barkley moment. You're gonna see.
Guarantee.
I'll say this. I'll give you a guarantee. Bengals are guaranteed 100% making the playoffs this year.
You just said they're winning the Super Bowl.
No, we're guaranteed to make the playoffs. We're gonna win the Super Bowl, but you can't guarantee anything.
With what?
You just
defense?
guaranteed it.
With our defense,
With
Gino,
what defense?
with our new DC, and with all our new pass rushers that we just got in the draft.
They're all holding out.
One is holding out.
Three of them.
One.
Knight is holding out. Stewart is holding out, and Henderson is holding out.
Come back
They
to
will
this
not
next
pay a
week.
defense.
Next week, we're gonna see who's at training camp. Give it 1 week.
Brett just hit
Give
the
it
shit
1
on his
week.
elbow on the deck.
Give it 1 week. Funny bone. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Oh shit.
Eagles are dismantling the team. So are the
Hey,
Celtics.
moving on to another arm problem. Derek Carr retires with a shoulder injury. They're down to Tyler
Yeah.
Shugg as their starter in the second round of this year's draft. I mean, it looks to me like they're going for Arch.
I'll say this. I'm surprised that this was a topic because I think we might be the only sports media talking about this. I've never seen someone retire and anyone care. People care less. Like, no one gave a fuck. They were
Everyone's just like, all right.
Bro, we were on, I think we were, I don't know if we were on the golf course. I forgot what we were doing, but literally it was like, I was like, Derek Carr retired. And everyone was like, oh.
Sick.
And then we went back to what we were doing.
We were literally doing the same thing at our softball tournament. We drove to get
We
a
were just
sandwich.
like, oh, okay.
We're like, oh shit, Derek Carr retired.
Yeah,
They're like,
someone
oh,
tried
okay.
to tell me that, and I'm like, what else was he gonna do? Come back in 2 seasons?
No one is happier right now than Chris Olave. You just might have they might have a career now because
Facts.
Derek Carr had you ready to retire in 2 years. Yeah, shout out to DC. He's a super good person, like off the
No,
field.
great person for sure.
Yeah, we just
great
playing
dude.
with
you
you,
just
DC.
aren't great at football.
Yeah, it's so
Most passing yards in NFL history without a playoff win.
he never won one of those.
Not one playoff win.
Jesus.
Most passing yards. Insane stat.
Oh my god.
That's the stat that's gonna live on forever with
oh
Derek
my god.
Carr.
Nope.
Yeah,
I thought he won one. I thought
Someone
the
was
Raiders
trying
won a
to tell
playoff
me
game.
like, oh my God, Derek Carr retired. Like, that's so messed up. And I was like, he didn't even win a playoff game, buddy. And he wasn't, even if he played another 3 seasons with the Saints, he wasn't going to win a Super Bowl with them. They're not that guy.
So who's gonna start? Tyler So or is it gonna
Tyler
be
Shugg
Shugg
is
Rattler?
definitely starting.
Yeah, that,
What about Rattler?
They draft, well, either way you go, they both suck.
Either
Their
way.
plans to suck.
Yeah, the plan is to get
Green?
Arch. Either way.
So they just got Tyler So said they could tank for Arch. Why even take a QB in the draft? Why not just not
In
take
the
a
second
QB?
round at that.
Wait,
like,
Someone's got to play the position.
Then
in the-
if you're
if you're
tanking, then
tanking,
just
what's-
let
yeah.
Rattler do it. Like, why even take a
the thing
QB
now,
if you're
the
going
thing
to get
now
Arch
is
next
literally
year?
you have to let Tyler Shugg start because you need to see if you need to draft a quarterback next year. So no matter what, he has to play. Like you're kinda
Right, because
fucked.
then you can't draft Arch and be like, and then it doesn't make
Exactly.
sense. That's what I don't get. Like, if that's the plan to tank, then why even have a quarterback there that's young? I would just let Rattler rock out and be like, oh shit, Carr retired. We didn't know. That's why we're so bad. We didn't
Yeah.
expect him to retire. Oh man, Alvin Kamara, mystery injury week 5. He really could come back
Yeah.
in week 8, but just take the year off. But like, why even make it a thing? Is it like, so what, you put him in and then he plays like shit and you're like, we were wrong, let's do it again. Like, I just don't.
You start him and only take him out if the coach is worried about getting fired.
Well, it's a first year coach. He ain't getting fired.
So you play him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm happy Shador didn't end up there. He's better off.
Speaking of
He's better
Shador,
off.
supposedly Shador has been outplaying Dylan Gabriel in OTAs, even though it's no pads and whatnot. But I mean, that's the story that I'm hearing.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
They're saying he looked like the best QB out there between the two.
Yeah.
Apparently, he threw some deep ball that had 81 air yards. Insane.
After they said he has no arm.
Right. The most accurate college quarterback in history. Yeah, I just shout out to Shador. And I've been seeing a lot of the interviews. You can tell he's like really taking like the humble approach. I think like
He's acting like an NFL quarterback.
yeah, well, I don't want to say quote he's like got humbled. I think he just.
I mean, he definitely got humbled.
Yeah, but I think it's more of a thing, bro. It's different though, like, cause it's like you could take like anything I say on this pod, right? You could take a clip of it out of context and like make any assumption about me, right? And like if people ran wild with that and it was something that I felt like wasn't actually me, I'd be like, oh shit, like people think I'm like this, like
A dickhead.
Yeah, I'm a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of what it was. He was like definitely humbled, but I think it was like less humbled and more he's like, oh shit, people really think I'm just like nigga, like bro, like we love music and clothes culture, right? Chains are sick, dope shoes are sick. Like, bro, if I do this every pod. Wait till we get a sponsor and I get an AP on this bitch. Y'all gonna be so sick of me. So like he's just like he's young, he's in college. He was the starting QB. He gonna flex. He getting off. But like I think people ran with that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously he's Deion's kid, so I think he was kind of like, oh, like, and that's one of the interviews I saw. He was like, the most important thing for me starting is like building my relationship with my teammates, and he's like, I want to get all the elephants out the room. Like he said that straight up. He's like, I just want to get all the elephants out the room. Oh, you think I'm this? You think I'm that? Because everyone comes in with
I mean, at the end of the
notions.
day, I feel like Shador is a good dude. I feel like he's a great football player. I feel like he got some wrong advice, possibly from his dad. He's not Deion. Like Deion is one of the best football players of all
Deion
time.
was running what, a 4-2?
Regardless, Deion is one of the best football players of all time. So you can't go into the same process with the same confidence as your father. I feel that they told him go in there confident, but he more so went in there a little bit cocky other than confident. It seems like he kind of
Arrogant.
yeah, more so arrogant than anything. I don't think that's necessarily him. I think that's just the role he was trying to portray to get drafted as high as possible, and it kind of backfired.
But yeah, that was like the thing with like Deion, right? Was like he went into, I think, the meeting with, it was like the Giants or some team, and they said something to him like, oh, you're gonna need to know this to be on our team, and he's like, I'm not falling. You guys are what, 6? He's like, I'm not getting drafted, yo.
Yeah.
So I think, maybe Deion might have had a little bit of that approach, and he said, I think he just like a little too early. Deion was on that like, we're not going to teams we don't like, etc. But they definitely did that like. It's a mix. I get the response to that, but like their response by like how Shador tanked down was definitely some hater shit too.
For sure.
Like I'm never gonna say that wasn't some super hater shit. Like I get it, but like that was also whack as fuck. And like Shador is nice. And the way I'll say this, the way the Browns media is posting him every 5 fucking minutes, you
They're
think
smart
he got
as shit.
drafted in the first
Nah,
round.
They're smart as shit for that.
I was gonna say my main thing is look at the teammates, bro. They ain't holding. They're about to hold him over his head. They ain't even looking
Nah.
at Dylan Gabriel.
Literally.
Shot in them in the rookie picture. They were trying to get him to the bro.
Hey,
they
he's
love him over there.
the number one most sold rookie jersey as well so far.
He should have got drafted second. Everyone knows it.
Like,
It's
dude,
fine.
there's zero world. Everyone's like Shador. They're like, yeah, there's 4 quarterbacks. Someone's not making that team. I'm like, Shador's making that team.
I just don't. Why don't they just cut Deshaun Watson? Like, what's the point of even having?
Well, then they
like,
still got 4. They could maybe carry 4, but get rid of
I think
Flacco and Kenny Franchise. Both are like $4 million cap hits. No one cares.
I think one of them maybe goes. I think
just cut Deshaun
Both
Watson.
rookies are staying,
Yeah, both rookies
and
stay.
then one of them goes.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
whoever that gets to start this year between Kenny Franchise and Flacco, probably Flacco.
No, they're gonna start Shador and then have.
No, they are
I think
not.
I think Shador will start eventually, but I think that it'll start with like Flacco.
Week one,
the
there's
social media presence is growing.
week 1. I feel like they start Flacco or Kenny Franchise.
Yeah, and then one of them is going to just get absolutely just like destroyed in a game, and
It's
Shador
gonna
will
be
come
like
in.
week 4, and Shador's gonna come in.
They'll be down
Flacco's-
21. Shador will come in. He'll lead a touchdown drive in the 4th with some promise, and they'll give him the rest of the year.
Flacco's just there to shine shoes.
Yeah, Dylan Gabriel might be on the practice squad next year.
Yeah,
I can see it.
or
We'll
get
see.
traded.
You can even in like the little videos I've seen, bro. He just does not. No shade, Dylan Gabriel. He looks out of place. At
I
least
mean,
socially.
Dylan. I like Dylan Gabriel.
looks-
He's not bad.
He
but
looks good. It's just like he doesn't have like the presence of like the confidence of making that big throw. Like Shador's really good at layering throws. Like they'll be like under, and then he'll like go over there to the deeper ball, the better option, the bigger impact play. Shador is more confident in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just like, I think, dude, like, there's that like they call it like handsome syndrome, like the most popular kid in the class who's like all the girls like ends up playing quarterback. Like there's like a certain thing, pause. There's like a certain thing
No,
where
dude.
like to be QB, you gotta like be a person that like players either like respect or like naturally like attract to.
Yeah.
And like you can see it already in the rookie minicamp. Like everyone was just like vibing towards you. would think Shador got drafted in the
Facts.
third round and Gabriel fifth.
Well,
Like,
who
you think
was
it
the
switched.
last 5'8" quarterback in the NFL?
5'8" quarterback.
How tall is Dylan Gabriel?
Moving on
I thought he was 5'8".
to moving on to MLB.
He's shorter.
How tall is he? I thought he
He's
was 5'8".
like 5'11". Moving on to MLB.
Is he shorter than Kyler Murray?
He's literally
They're
5'8".
like the same size.
5'8".
Paul-
No, Kyler might be 6 feet. Type in Kyler. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Cole.
Kyler's
Kyler's
taller
not
I
than
have
him.
to
6
know.
feet.
I have to know.
It's 5'10" listed. He's not 6 feet. Dylan Gabriel is 5'11" listed.
Oh my God, Kyler's shorter. Yeah, no, it's not
Wow.
working out. Kyler's the exception. Yeah, Shador.
Moving on to MLB, Paul Skeens has announced that he will pitch for the USA. What a fucking dog, says I've worn US across my chest for the Air Force. I've worn US across my chest playing baseball, and it's something that I will never miss if they give me the chance to do.
Skeens was in the Air Force.
Absolute. Yeah, that's where he started at Air Force.
Yeah, he
Before he
transferred
transferred
from
to
Air Force to
LSU.
LSU, and before that, he pitched for USA overseas on some amateur stuff.
On the when they send like the younger cats.
Paul Skeens, absolute dog, bro.
Shout out to Paulie Skeens.
Literally, absolute dog, bro.
Shout out to Paul Skeens, bro. Yeah, USA wants that dub this year, bro. They didn't like losing to Japan.
Well, it's
like-
next year.
Or next year, next time, you know. Yeah, shout out to Paul Skeens, bro. Like, if they get a full, healthy roster of American pitchers, him, Zachy Wheeler,
They only
Dude,
need like one more.
But I feel like with him saying he's gonna do it, the other guys are gonna do
Yeah.
it now.
Bro,
Give me
that's
wheel dog.
Literally.
Give me wheel
him,
dog.
Zach Wheeler.
And Scooble,
Throw a
that's all
scoop
you
ball in
need.
there, and then bring in like Chris Sale and them to be relievers to just.
That's all
like,
you need,
oh
bro.
my God, bro! Imagine Chris Sale for one inning.
I mean, we just,
Like,
I like give me Skeens and Scooble, and you're good.
oh, Hunter.
Wheeler.
What about Hunter Green? He's American.
Yeah.
you could send Hunter Green. He's gonna probably win Cy Young this year.
probably will be like a
Yeah.
candidate.
Yeah, reliever.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll start.
I mean, they're not going to get like every top guy we're saying. Maybe they will waterfall effect because Skeen said yes, but
Right.
they ain't built like that, boy.
One of those dudes won't go between
Yeah.
Wheeler and Scoot, and then I could see Hunter Green being like the fourth guy there, especially if he like keeps what he's doing this year up and
Yeah.
goes and gets a Cy
Yeah,
Young. Or
that's a
something.
nice rotation we just built.
Yeah, that honestly, that's not, dude. Hunter's throwing 100. Like
Yeah.
that's not
He's
bad.
having a good year too, for sure. On to
LA's finest. Shout out to Notre Dame High School.
kinda.
Kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah, not really, but I mean, shout out to LA.
They got him and Giancarlo. But
Go Cubs.
Hey, MLB reinstates Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson, among others. Post, what is it? Humus, however you say that.
Whatever.
Why would you do this once he's like, what, 6 months past since he's died?
cool
You had his
media
whole,
play.
You had his whole fucking life to reinstate him, but you chose to wait until he's dead. That's so fucked up on Rob Manfred's part.
It's just what a bad commissioner.
Like,
It never fails with that dude. Like he just like will always do the worst thing you can do.
possible. Like,
You might as well have just kept him banned. Just like
Literally.
at least like stand on it.
What's the point?
Just stand on it. Just keep him banned forever. Let that be the thing, and it won't even like.
And then you add Shoeless Joe Jackson to it. It's like, so we're just, all right, this is what we're doing now.
And
just to
he
make
didn't-
it seem like
he
you're
didn't
not
even
just doing
gamble
Pete
or do
Rose.
anything
Right.
wrong either. You guys know that story. Like he didn't gamble or do nothing, but all of his teammates did. So they handed him money, and he didn't even have any part of it. It's just this commissioner.
Bro,
is just
he was
so
betting
bad,
on
bro.
himself to do well.
Yeah.
Why
to win.
Like
what?
what? I'm
are
not
we
shaving
doing?
points. Like I think I'm nasty. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna bet on myself for 2 bases in the dub, and then I'm gonna make sure we win.
Yeah.
which is like my job.
Hey, shout out Charlie Hustle, man.
Yeah. I
Rest
don't
in
get
peace.
that.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
The original.
The Hit King.
The original Otani.
The original.
The original Otani. Free Ipe.
Hey. Freddie Freeman goes out there, wins Player of the Week. Man's been on an absolute tear.
4 for 4 on Mother's Day. Shout out to him. I know that means a lot.
Shout out Freddie.
Yeah, fuck the Dodgers, but
I know Milan is quivering. 'Cause
I will
Kershaw's
say-
coming back on Saturday versus the Angels.
Thank God. Hey,
Thank
I'll say
God
this.
is crazy.
And it's you said so on what day is he playing?
Saturday.
Okay, the pot will be out. Hey,
Saturday.
You're seeing this. You got 2 days to get Angels money line in right now. Angels first 5. Take the over on Kershaw hits allowed, under on pitching outs, under on pitching strikeouts. We're making a fucking bag. I'll see you in Angel Stadium. Gino already told me he wants to go, so we're fucking going to the game. I'll see you there.
Hey, with that being said, the Pacers take down the Cavs, baby!
Wow.
On to the Eastern Conference Finals! Them boys is down bad. Gino down bad in the corner. Been meat riding since February. It's over.
I mean,
Hey,
Donovan Mitchell had 39 and 9.
I don't want to hear it. They lost 4-1 in the series. They gone. They gone.
We were not ready.
They going to Cancun.
Hey, I'm Gino. Gino.
Oh shit! How we feeling over there, Gino?
I think he needs to request a trade immediately.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
You
bro.
can't score the most points in the playoffs in one game and then score 39 and 9 on an elimination game, and it's just
Yeah, where was the depoy at? Evan Mobley, like, what's going on with that? But
Nowhere.
I had Cavs in 7, so I wasn't stoked to hear that. I'm gonna say this right now, though, because I've been thinking about this for a couple days, and now's a great time to say it. Tyrese Halliburton, y'all gotta stop playing with that boy. This is
What the Halliburton?
This is the second year in a row he's made the Eastern Conference Finals. He always makes the playoffs. Like, I don't get how it's a debate whether or not he's good. The Pacers, like, the fucking Pacers are in the Eastern Conference Finals again.
they're in the
Again.
conference.
Yeah.
Shit is
Okay,
trash.
I agree with you, but still, like, I would still put Sixers when they were held. I'm talking about before the season started, before we saw what happened.
All right, skip that.
here we
They're
go.
trash.
Gino, stop. Before the season, no, feel me out. Just hear me.
feel you.
'Cause I get what you're saying now, but prior to the season starting, with Embiid, Maxey, PG, if you had with the Cavs, with the Celtics, with the Knicks, if you had told me those 4 teams, I would say they all were going to make the Eastern Conference Finals over the Pacers. So the fact that they've made the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years in a row is nuts. They keep doing the Bucks. Like, they keep beating the fucking Bucks, and I feel you. I agree the Eastern Conference is super fucking ass. If the Lakers were in there, we'd win the chip every fucking year. Garbage. Fucking trash. Darius was confused. He's like, who's even on the Pacers? He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, how do they keep... I feel you. That's how ass they are.
Oh shit!
Ben Mathurin, like, get the
How are
fuck
they
outta
ass?
here.
They're in the Eastern Conference
so
Finals for
ass.
the
Every
second
year
year
they
in a row.
do it. Every year they fucking
Oh,
do it. So
my.
I gotta give respect where respect is
Oh,
due. I don't know
my.
how they keep pulling this shit off.
All I gotta say is pouring out for the dead homies.
Bro,
Man.
Tyrese is out there skipping on them boys, bro.
Hey, demon.
Literal demon.
Shout out to Papa Halliburton for you.
Literally, shout out. Hey, he better be at the finals if they make it. I want to see Papa
he
Halliburton
actually
at the
did
finals.
check in the rehab.
What?
He's in rehab. He's a crash out drunk.
Oh my God, next topic.
On what are you talking about? On to other news from the weekend. Barcelona defeat Real Madrid 4-3 in the last El Clasico of the season. Despite a hat trick from Mbappe, Barcelona win all 4 matches against Real Madrid this season. But Mbappe locks up the top scorer for the league. It was a wild year for Real Madrid. They thought getting Mbappe, they were going to be the GOATs of Europe, and it kind of went a little wrong for them.
He's not a team player.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at PSG. They got rid of him, and now they're the best team in the world.
Not. Hey, he ain't
It's
lying.
just facts. It's just
He ain't
facts.
lying.
Yeah.
I mean, he put on one of those performances like he did in the World Cup final, but they couldn't get it done.
That's when he was young, and he wasn't the main focus, so he had to be a team player. And now he's.
What? That was 2-3 years ago. He was definitely the main focus.
I'm saying that performance in the World Cup when he came onto the scene.
Well, that was 6 years or 7 years ago.
Yeah,
when they
that-
won.
that's
But he was
when-
in a final the last World Cup against Argentina, and he scored a hat trick.
Exactly.
So, he becomes the first player to lead the league in goals in their first year at Real Madrid. That is a crazy stat. With Real Madrid getting knocked out and not winning the league this season, getting knocked out of Champions League, Carlo Ancelotti, their legendary manager, is now moving on to coach Brazil's national team for the next World Cup. That is a hell of a hire for them.
Wow.
Looking to win the 2026 World Cup. I mean,
So he's just gonna lock in on Brazil. Brazil.
he already signed. He's the
But-
Brazil coach.
So these national teams, the managers don't do like a club and
No, you only coach
you just lock in
one or the other. Yeah,
That's hard. I like that.
Yeah.
Just one.
You gotta be dialed.
for sure. And he's got a squad. With that being said, Madrid signs Xabi Alonso from Bayer Leverkusen, the second best team in Germany.
Aye.
So, yeah, I mean, they get them a new coach that used to be a star for their team. That's a good hire. He was last year rumored to go to Bayern Munich, but we signed company, so we got our guy. With that being said, Bayern Munich goes out there and wins the league, getting Harry Kane his first trophy of his career. Shout out Harry Kane, man.
Shout out Harry
Finally
Kane.
got you one. Proud
That's
of you.
insane that it took this long.
Literally. Shout out Harry Kane, bro.
Shout out to Harry Kane.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you get one for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a long wait. Him and Eric Dyer
That's what happens when you play for a good team in a good league.
instead of Tottenham.
Yep.
What do we think of Tottenham? Shit.
Shit. Hey, shout out to
but
Atletico Madrid.
Honestly, once this pod goes viral, I do want to offer my skill and contributions, and I want to start coaching in the Champions League.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I want to prove how bad the Premier League really is. And once, like, I'll say Arsenal gets relegated or whatever, my team will be moving up and we'll be smacking Liverpool in the nose.
So
Yeah.
are you a manager or are you coming on as a player?
Manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First-
no, I'm
first-
taking my talents to the Champions League.
Hell yeah.
First, he has his Bryce Mitchell UFC, Devin Haney boxing doubleheader same
doubleheader.
night with
Hell yeah.
with 4 quarters in the middle, and then he'll be flying out to join the Champions League.
Yeah, I'm probably looking to settle somewhere near the coast. So whatever club wants to holla,
Yeah.
The coast of what country?
UK. I'm gonna be in the Premier League once Arsenal or Liverpool gets relegated.
Oh, shit.
No, what's the league under the Premier League? Championship.
The
or
championship, yeah.
Oh, so I'm going to the championship, and I'm gonna manage a team.
You're
and
coaching Wrexham. Moving on to sports for this upcoming weekend, we got the PGA Championship, the second major of the year. Hey, I'm excited, man. We gonna be in the backyard cooling it. I'll tell you that.
It's major weekends always the best, bro. The Masters is a good warm up. I'm excited.
On God,
I'm excited.
I'm too excited. Hey, Thursday morning, I'm gonna be bright and early.
I'm pretty excited because there's a lot of interesting prospects, and by prospects I mean major players that could win this thing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who you going with? Pick 3 like we did last time. Who you going with?
I mean, I need a moment to think. I don't want to come off too top heavy like last time. I'll go after you guys so you can take who you want. I got to pick first last time,
It's
so
okay if there's
I got all the
some
best guys in the
top
Masters.
Yeah, but it's okay if there's some overlap. Like, I know
I'm taking Rory for sure. I already said he's winning the year the Tiger Slam.
Oh, if you're taking Rory, I'm taking Scotty.
Yeah, and then we'll just go top 3 because like I like Bryson this week. Bryson's in form. He's winning a lot of live tournaments lately. He's got his wedge game and his iron game back. I've been watching a lot of highlights, and that's really what got him in the Masters. So yeah, I like Bryson this week. I'm gonna go ahead and just it got me last time, but I just have a feeling, bruh. I'm going with Brooks again. Give me Bryson, give me
I'll hate it.
Brooks, and then for a 3, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I like 4 guys, but since we do traditional 3, instead of Colin, I'm gonna take my boy Akshay. Akshay looked really good the past few tournaments. He's been in a lot of top 10s. He was top 10 at the Masters at one point until the last day. Like, he's just waiting for that breakout win.
Yeah.
And then 4th, bro, give me Minwoo Lee.
Why did I feel like you were gonna take that? I literally just looked at his name on the odds and was like, oh yeah, Minwoo. Someone's gonna take it.
That's the fool from the Bay, yeah?
No,
That's the-
Minwoo's from Australia.
Yeah. He's
The Asian dude from Australia.
What's that Asian dude from the Bay?
Asian dude from the
He
Bay.
did that indoor golf, what was that called?
Colin?
Yeah.
Is that Colin Morikawa? I don't know where Colin Morikawa's from. I know he's American, so he could be from the Bay. I know Tom came in the morning.
So who were your 3?
So my official 3, do I want it to be Brooks?
You took Akshay Brooks.
I took Akshay. It's Bryson Brooks and Akshay honorable mention Minwoo Lee.
Okay.
But for the sake of the bet, we're gonna go Bryson Brooks, both the Live boys, and Akshay.
Okay. I mean, I'm probably taking 2 of my 3 from the last tournament. So I'm taking Rory, I'm taking Oberg, and third, PGA Championship. You know what? Fuck it, give me JT, man. JT's my third. Give me JT.
Hey,
Give me JT.
That's your boy.
Give me JT,
man.
man.
All I'm gonna say is this: we're gonna be watching a lot of golf this weekend.
Hey, he shows up. PGA Championship, U.S. Open. That's the shit he shows up for.
He definitely is an American tournament boy for sure.
Yeah.
He likes the ones with those kind of names, but I don't know. He's been in form, but we watched a lot of JT at the Masters.
He either breaks the course record or shoots 3 over.
Yeah,
so.
sink or swim for JT.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boy.
Oh yeah.
All right,
So
What are we thinking, Gino?
So mine was Minwoo Lee, but he's on the Bay Golf Club in the TGL.
Oh,
he's on the team. Okay.
I just got confused. I'm like, I swear to God, he was on the Bay team. But so you took him?
Yeah, I mean you can.
Yeah,
like I
so-
said, overlap's fine, but
I mean,
ideally, for the sake
yeah,
of the
I'll
bet.
go. Scotty already called that. I like betting on Xander because he's a consistent player. And then I'm not really sure, so I'll go dark horse, Dustin Johnson.
He loves Dark Horse Dustin Johnson. Oh my god.
Such a dark horse.
When was the last time Dustin Johnson won anything? Like even on Live? Like
Has he won the Masters?
I can't. How long ago was that?
Has he won the Masters?
He has.
Is this the Masters? This isn't the Masters.
I will say this: Dustin Johnson.
But wait, is this a real bet?
this year?
Yeah. What is the?
I'm not taking Dustin if it's a real bet.
What is the bet? What are we betting on?
I need him to lead.
Whoever loses has to what?
We did
90
push-ups
to
last time.
1.
We had to switch it. Loser stands in the golf net and has to take 2 wiffle ball shots from each other person.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's go. I like that. Hell yeah, I like that.
He was like, wait, let me think about this.
I'm not trying to take Dustin
You got
Johnson.
Scotty, who was the second? Xander, which is a great pick.
Yeah.
And I think your third was Dustin, no?
Yeah.
Nah. If anything, I mean, I wanted Minwoo
Just
Lee.
give him Minwoo because that's your honorable mention. So
Okay, you can have Minwoo because
Yeah.
Oh, that's your honorable
Yeah,
mention.
he's my
Yeah.
That was
my
your
3.
four?
Yeah, he's my 4.
Oh, then yeah, he's my
Brooks,
3.
Bryson,
Yeah, yeah.
and Akshay
So who are
Yeah.
your 3, Gino?
Minwoo Lee, Xander, Scotty.
and Scotty.
Hell yeah.
And Scotty, Rory, and Xander are playing in the first group together, so that'll be a fun.
I like
Okay.
that.
That'll be a
And
fun
then who you
group to
got?
watch. Cole's got
I got Rory,
Oberg.
Oberg, and JT.
and JT.
Hell yeah.
This is gonna be a
JT's
gonna be a little fight. Boys.
I like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight. PGA Championship's gonna be sick. Quails Hollow, long course, so definitely there's a big chance we could get a Rory Bryson.
Rory going
Sunday.
Tiger Slam this year, man.
Rory Bryson battle on Sunday.
Rory going
Yeah,
Tiger
sick.
Slam.
I want to see them boys battle out every week, but I want to see, honestly, final group would be sick if it was like Rory, Bryson, Brooks, Scotty.
Hell yeah.
Like let
That'd
the
be a hell of a
boys
Sunday
battle
for
it
sure.
out. You know what I'm saying?
I like the sound of
PGA versus Live, and it's
I like that.
because then both boys, you're losing, but you're kind of rooting. Secretly, they have a guy. That'd be a sick final group. Obviously, they did that the match against each other, the night golf shit. So yeah, Brooks, I'm begging you to show up, please, boy. God damn, you got me last time. Them push-ups, my arms still hurt.
He was doing a lot of push-ups for about 3 weeks straight.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. I got swole last time. When you were watching me on the pod every week, my arms were
I already know you had to hit the 50 piece the day before just so you knew you hit the 50 piece on
For
the
real?
pod, so you're probably busting them
light
out.
work. I got the Shaq jersey on. Shout out to Diesel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Diesel.
Shout out to Diesel, man.
Shout out to the Lakers. Yeah, gonna be sick, dude. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be interesting. I think Scotty's in form, so there's a lot of narratives going into this, and I'm
Scotty.
surprised we have to talk about it because it is important. If Jordan Spieth wins, he gets his Grand Slam.
Stop
So
it.
there's another narrative.
Stop it.
I'm just saying, technically,
I love watching Jordan golf because he just screams at himself the entire fucking time. It's fucking great.
It's like that Ian Rap.
It's great entertainment.
Oh yeah, it's ultimate pressure.
Fuck Jordan!
Did you see his Scotty quote from last week? They were like, so what do you think about Scotty being number one? And he's like, yeah, it's pretty crazy because like there was definitely a time where I was better than him, and he's like, and now I'm not, and so. I think I have a lot of work to do, but it was just like God. Even
That's
it's like,
wild.
we'll put the quote up here. It was that was almost exact. I'm not even.
So he's basically saying that
He's
he
basi-
sucks, he's not good.
He's saying he has a lot of work to do, but he was just like basically like he couldn't even give Scotty the compliment without being like, yeah, I was definitely better than that dude at one point, which he was. So I get what he's saying, but the way he said it, he was like almost pissed off. He was like Scotty, you know what I mean? But I guess when you win damn near every major and you're in 2 years, you know, you kind of think
He was
about
cooking
something.
pretty early.
But yeah, so narratives going into this weekend. Rory's on fire. It's like that Ian Rappaport tweet. Rory's on fire, and Mike just went out. Bryson's in amazing form. Scotty's finally into form. Jordan can complete his career Grand Slam. JT's finally winning again for the first time in 4 years. Brooks is a major god. He can show up anytime. Bro, it's going to be a good weekend.
Gonna be a good weekend, man. Hey, and with that being said, thank you so much for joining us again this week. From me and the boys, we got B Philly, and we got Darius back on production this week as well.
Welcome back, D. Shout out, be Philly.
Hey, shout out everybody. We love y'all for supporting us.
Let me get one last words. Thank you, God, for JDM.
Thank you, God, for JDM taking out Bilal the Fraud. Hey, with that being said, we will see y'all next week, just like every week, and goodbye.
Perfect.